That's a very exciting video. Hi everyone, my name is Yossi and I'm head of brand and social media at AO.com. We used to call appliances online, so a lot of the things will be appliances online. It doesn't really matter except the people at home who watch. Hi. You're welcome to tweet me at Yossi Erdman or the company at AO_com. So let's talk about the journey we had and start with who we are. We are Appliances Online, AO.com, the UK's largest online white goods retailer. We founded in 2000 by John Roberts, and we are part of a company called DRL. And now when we finished with the official things, we can go to the rest of the stuff. So what do we sell? Basically, pretty boring stuff. And it's a social media conference. There must be a cat, so there is a cat here. And he's sleeping because he's really, really boring. We sell white goods, so it starts from washing machines, for example. That's one of our most kind of wanted products, and it continues to dishwashers. There is a drama effect here. Fridge freezers, for example, if anybody is interested, although we deliver only in the UK. Fridges, and that's a really nice guy named Tony the Fridge. He does a marathon with fridge on his back. That's what people in the UK do, except watching football. We sponsored him because he's very close to our heart in the content strategy. And tumble dryers, for example, well, it could go forever, but I think it's the last one. Cookers, ovens and cookers, if we're talking about Christmas or Thanksgiving and stuff like that. So a little bit about our social media channels. We mostly focus on Facebook when we now have 1.35 million fans. We have Twitter, we have Google+, and we also have a YouTube channel. But the main focus is mostly Facebook when we put kind of most of the efforts there. We have the social team is part of the brand team, and the social team is around 4. There are more people joined lately. Hi. We split the social engagement and the customer service on social media, and I'll touch that in a little bit. Okay, so what do we use social media for? We like to talk and have fun. We do a lot of activities with our suppliers like Samsung and Bosch and LG, Whirlpool, that's more American brand that tried to do its first steps in the UK. And we're doing a lot of nice content with their products on our page. And I'll give you some examples. And of course, we have some customer service initiatives. White goods is not a very sexy category, and the customer service that you usually get from the big retailers is not very exciting, so we try to change that, and that's a really big focus of everything we do. And all of these things that we do create some kind of a brand awareness. And I know that we are here in the States, and I mean, obviously you don't know us, but the same thing is in the UK. Nobody basically knows who we are, and we're trying to change that now and to get more and more, to more and more people. Okay, so let's have some fun. We'll try. Yeah, okay. This guy, for example, he is very, very good at holding things on his head. And he asked us to do a thing with him and to try and balance a washing machine on his head. So you're welcome to try and guess how long can he balance the washer on his head. If he had an hour, he had breaks. So how many minutes out of the hour he managed to balance the washing machine on his head? You can actually tweet to AO.com. The team back at home will reply to you, and we'll have a winner, which will win a nice prize. Another activity that we had is the barbecue battle. What's more popular, a burger or a sausage? What do you think our fans answered? And this competition was actually to promote a new Samsung fridge freezer. It's an American fridge freezer. That's why it's an American food, or at least that's what the people think in the UK is an American food. Not that fish and chips is better. And if we look at this activity, for example, and how it works, so we put a post on the page that's called "Look, win a fridge full of barbecue food," You had to click like and enter and all this stuff. And then we had an app. As mentioned before, it was responsive for mobile and desktop. You could click on your favorite cartoon, if it's a burger or a sausage, and then you enter the team. We then asked people their details, so first name, last name, email, telephone number, and we also asked them to like their favorite prize, what they want to win. These like buttons are connected to our website, so when people like these products on the Facebook app, or it actually like the product and give the recommendation back on the website. So we had a couple of products here. And of course, in the end of the last screen was thank you for entering. The winners will be announced live. And we have what we call live stream. Every 2 weeks, we do a live broadcast exactly like here. Usually it's me standing there and call a person, tell them you won a washing machine. And then they're crying. I don't know why, but it's exciting, so good. That's what we do, and we also ask them to follow the rest of the channels. So back to the previous point, when people like products, you can see that's how our website look like. So I'll talk about the header in a second, but if you look at the products themselves, you see your friends who actually liked the product. So I know it's a little bit like, wait, that's not a really recommendation for a product, but it helps the product get some visibility, and if you have thousands of products on your website, the products that were part of the promotion gets more visibility on our product pages, on our lister pages. When you can see a list of products, but this one has 7,000 likes, it means real people actually interacted with that. It means something good, especially if you see pictures of your friends next to washing machine. Again, let's think about that. Okay, and that's our most interactive activity for today. There is a beer here, full of fridge. Again. There is a fridge here, full of beer, and you need to guess how many beers are in the fridge. Let's cross our fingers and see if the video is working. And I'll talk about the reach and everything in a second. That's a very dramatic moment. Okay, it's without the audio, but you can understand the thing. You have me here. You don't need the guy on the screen. So the fridge is a moment bit empty. It's sad, isn't it? 500-something liters of storage. But now, it's full of beer, and only beer. And you have to guess how many beers are inside this fridge freezer. You're welcome to tweet to AL.com. With, of course, the hashtag engage and everything, help us rank worldwide. And we will pick the winner. It's more than 100, okay? That's the clue I can give you. And here there is a dramatic thing of how many beers and how we fill the fridge and all this stuff. So basically, it's a way of taking a very important, non-sexy category like beer, like fridge, and make it more a little bit more engaging. Of course, you need to remember it's the UK. We drink a lot of beer. Sorry, I didn't bring the accent with me, but that's what you got. And people really like that. And I'm exploding. Okay, funny, great. And the last thing is a little bit different. That's not a competition. Yeah, we don't only do competitions. We also have actually posts that want to sell something. So we had a really good promotion called Cashback. You can win, you can get back some of your money when you shop with us. So we said, okay, instead of just creating a banner, let's take the next available model in the office, which was me by accident, and print some money, and then we'll do money laundering. Ha ha ha. Okay. It's actually got to, we used, of course, promotion. As Jan mentioned before, we used a newsfeed promotion with Facebook to push that to as many people as we can, many people that we thought it's relevant, targeting and everything, and we got some really good sales to the cashback promotion on the back of that. And that's a good experience from us because that's a new way, a new approach that we want to work with our Facebook audience, how to get to more people, not just with competitions and activities, but also with things that actually meant to sell something. Yeah, and okay. So if you know how much money is in the picture, it's a pretty easy question, but it could give you prizes. Yeah. Okay. So all these activities and all this engagement, most of them were competitions, got us to Social Baker's social media report as one of the most engaging pages in the UK, and that's different months of us getting there and scoring there. That was a very nice activity with Secret Santa and Samsung that got around 75,000 likes last year, so it got us to the most engaging post. Now let's talk about numbers. It's less sexy than pictures of Yossi, but still, it's important. So if you look at our progress from January 2012 to around May this year, around July, we started investing more and creating more engaging content on Facebook and promote it on the newsfeed. So that's the number of our Facebook fans. From July last year, we started really taking it seriously, creating a lot more content, bringing more people to the team, thinking about this content. We have a graphic designer, we have four people in my team creating this content, and of course, investing on promoting it on the right way on Facebook. So what we found out actually is the traffic that comes to our website also affected by this thing. So we saw an increase in the Facebook fans, but also increase of the number of people who come directly to Appliances Online or searching in Google Appliances Online. And it was kind of something we noticed after 3 months, and then we said, oh, that's really interesting point. The more we invest in Facebook, the more we see people searching for our brand, the more we see people coming directly to us. And the thing is, not like maybe TV advertising when you see peak and then there is a dip after the peak. Kind of here you can see it's more consistent, and people you building the brand slowly. And so you can say, yeah, okay, competition, no. But I mean, we do competitions for products we sell, and we promote products. And if people want to win washing machines, and then we take their emails and we contact them later, and we bring them into this engaging circle, that could be very good. And also the brand sales, the brand sales that follow this, that's the sales trend that follow the direct traffic. And direct traffic that comes to your website is converting much better than people that just searching for a washing machine. These people are much more valuable to us, and we need to keep them in the loop. And the small line that you probably can't read in the bottom of the slide is when Facebook was our only brand advertising tool. So we haven't used TV or other things, so that was, I don't know if it's a good or bad experiment because we didn't have any other brand advertising, but Facebook was really helpful on this time. Okay, so this brand awareness also brought people to engage with us and share nice pictures of our logo, and it made the CEO cry. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about customer service in relation to this engaging content and how we took this content and put it back to the customer service channels. We have the social media team, and as Katie mentioned before, on American Airlines, they have customer service teams and customer engagement teams. So I think it's kind of the same on our side. We have our team, the social media team, and we have the call center team who take care of all the customer service issues. And it was a very painful process to take the social media control from our side and to bring it to the call center, but they're doing it really well, and there are loads of benefits that the call center guys that are experts in dealing with customers actually have to answer customers on Facebook, because it makes them talk in many more kind of a better language, and it makes them more free, and they don't have to start every email with or start every post with this official language of how British people, talk. Lots of humor in the UK, and people are gonna smack me back home. So a couple of posts from our Facebook page. We've bought a few items from AO in recent months. I'd rate AO 10 out of 10. This website is great to use, and we see many people comment, and our customer service guys having a laugh. Let's look at this lady. Her name is Debbie, and she's very impressed with our same-day delivery, a new thing we've just launched. You order a product at 8 a.m. and you can get it by the same afternoon. She's very impressed, but what I want to show you is not our same-day delivery. I know it's not retail conference, it's not really exciting to you. What we are doing is we're taking comments from Facebook and we put them back on the website. So for example, you can see when you come to our website, we have this widget that pulls the comments from Facebook and put them back on the website. And if people come to the website, they can click on the comments and go back to Facebook. And that's even if you are on Facebook or even if you're not. If you are logged into our app because you entered our competition or you just logged into our website, you can even see your nice picture there. And of course, you can see your friends who liked AO.com, Appliances Online. And by putting this plugin on the website, we saw a really good increase in conversion because we were an untrusted brand. Nobody knows what is Appliances Online. They're searching washing machine on Facebook. They come to our website and they find us, which is, and then they see their friends like us, which is why. But they had their reasons, maybe. And again, this plugin that you can see a different view of it on the pages, and when you click on the comment, it takes you back to Facebook, even if you're not logged in, it's just connected to the post. So that really helped us, and of course, by commenting and responding to all the posts, we got the social devoted. I know we're not the best, you were better, the girls before, but we're working on that, believe me. Okay, but the thing is, when you do retail, you have loads of people who don't know anything about Facebook. Let's say drivers. They use trucks all the day. They care about bringing you the products fast. And this lady, she's not happy. Shocking service by the people you employ for drivers. Will not order again. And ensure anyone who is thinking of using you has a really clever idea of what poor service you might be able to offer. Okay, she's not happy. We got your point. You don't need to write 5 more letters after. No. 5 more sentences after that. Okay, anyway, so what are we doing with the drivers? And that was an initiative from the customer service team. Let's create a really nice book that's called the Driver's Feedback Book. Let's take all the feedback that we get on Facebook, on Trustpilot, on Review Center, and create a book which has all the feedback, and we'll send this book to the drivers' homes. So basically, every person who mentioned in this book gets the monthly book, the monthly driver's feedback, Facebook feedback to his home, and then his wife can see, oh, Dave, you did a really good job today. But of course, we have some bad examples like this guy. Come on, Mark, customer service is our main focus because he didn't, what he didn't do, he was rude to the customer. And then his wife can see, oh, Mark, why you were rude to the customer? And this thing actually created really good awareness around the drivers that people care about the service and people actually really want good customer service. And so let's make sure they care about that. And if we haven't handled the customer service things on Facebook to the customer service, the call center, this thing, for example, would never happen because they have a better idea of what's going on. And the funny thing is, the drivers, which you can imagine them, they're really big and sometimes really hairy as well. They go to a customer to a client on his home, and then they tell him, please write a feedback of Augie and Steven and we are from team ST124F. So that's like a really detailed feedback that's clear. The drivers came to this guy and told him to feedback them. And we haven't stopped here because Facebook and social is really nice thing, but maybe you should take that to the next step. And if people writing to you on Facebook and sharing their experience about getting a new washing machine, maybe you should do something back. So what we decided to do is write a letter signed by one of our senior team to people who write us feedback on Facebook. So in this case, you'd see Leslie. She was kind enough to entrust her with her costume. And then we quote the comment from Facebook. We put it on the letter. Your comment on Facebook about how delighted you were with our fantastic service, hopefully highlights the point that you really, there is no reason to benefit. Okay, you understand. And then it's signed by our CEO. And that's really, again, created really good circle of feedback, because people wrote a feedback on Facebook, then we send them a letter, and then they posted the letter again on Facebook. So it's like continuous feedback. We stopped there. We didn't send them another letter because we have what to do. And you see all these feedbacks from people. We also, the CEO also sent personal letters to drivers who were mentioned on Facebook comments. So basically, the thing is, it started from a content and competitions and engagement, but then we took it to be a part of everything that company does. And the thing is, when the CEO wants to say to the company's employees, we have a really good company, we do really good things, he just tells them, check our Facebook, see what people say, see how many people engaging with us and how people connect to us. And I think the challenge, and that's a slide from our TV advert that now went live. The challenge is how we take this thing that we created on Facebook, this movement, this exciting, this engagement, this character maybe, and we put it to many more people on TV or any other brand advertising channels. So that's it, and the winners of the beer will be announced soon if you tweet it.
Thanks you.
Nobody asks, nobody asked how many beers are in the fridge, which is pretty disappointing. So there were 286. I don't know if somebody was close, but we'll find out when I'll have a chance to see Twitter. That's it. Yeah. Okay, bye.